All right, team. So, Kenpo moves for the day. We're going to start off with a move called Dagger that I really haven't done much with the Kenpo team. And then we'll do some other ones too. So with Dagger, this actually used to be the old single throat grab when somebody would come up and choke you with one hand. Then, hold on, Mr. Albanese showed up. Aloha, man. Then this would be the move, right? So we're going to start off and we'll just start from like a set net neutral position. And we're going to say that they're coming up and they're choking you this way, right? Which that way would be, I don't know. So if I'm reaching out here, that's like I'm choking you guys with my left hand. So I need you to do it this way, right? Yes. Okay, so you're going to step forward to the left and you're going to block across the arm. So again, this would be like I'm choking you here, so you're blocking the inside of my arm, right? So inward block to the inside, and then you're going to go right to a chop to the throat. From here, I drive the point of my elbow into the sternum, and then drive the hammer fist down to the groin. My back fist goes to the nose, and then I claw to the face, right? So again, step forward to the left, inward block, and then chop. Elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, and then claw. And then you set, and again, step forward, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Okay. From the side, we go block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. And again, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Right? So now we'll go through a little bit faster. Ready, go. Block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. And again, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Again, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. As I mentioned last week, just going through these, so they just start wired inside of your body, just continuing to do like motions like this, even though I'm not going fast and strong, right? Just going through it starts to get it anchored inside of your body. So we're just going block, chop, keep going with me. Hammer fist, back fist, claw. Block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Now we're trying to go a little bit faster. Go, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Again, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then as we pick it up even faster, one of the things that our system does is we tend to breathe with every technique. However, when you do Kenpo, it's virtually impossible to breathe with every technique. It's going to slow me down. If I'm trying to go and move through this quick and go, it's never going to happen. You just tend to go and you breathe more than actually showing, you know, tia, right? So now we go fast and you're just going, but you're still showing all the moves. You're still the block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Again, say it as fast as you can do it. Right? Ready, go. And go. And go. Go. And then you have to do it on the other side because, hey, you never know. So the other side, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. And again, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw.
Would the other hand be chambered during this?
Not at all. And an actual, well, it wouldn't tend to be here. I tend to do that just because it would depend on how you're doing it. In Kenpo moves, like if I'm doing this as a set move for like self-defense, meaning that we're showing the application, you're coming through here, you're not punching me, but you're grabbing me, or it could be done with a punch, and I'm just responding and I'm going here, I'm going to tend not to chamber this hand, but it's going to tend to be more just relaxed and kind of up in a guard, right? If I were to do it in like long four, for instance, Dagger's not in long four, but if it were, then I would do it, you know, this way, where I would show proper chambers with it instead. And eventually, as we get back to the rotational long four, which will certainly be after we get back in the dojo, I'm not even going to attempt to do that one on video.
Oh,
Then,
yeah, that's going to be hard.
What's that?
I said that's gonna long pour on Zoom is gonna be hard.
Long pour on video is very challenging. That's how I relearned it. I learned it way, way back. And then I used one of my mentors, Kiyoshi or Hanshi Kobar's video to review the moves. His was a little bit different, so I had to relearn it based on what he does. Because I didn't have a video of what I learned 20-some years ago with it. And changing it from him doing it on the video to following along and really understanding it, it's very, very challenging. So anyway, let's go through this a couple more times, and then we're going to switch into a different one. So we were doing the right hand this time. So ready, step forward, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. And then we set, and again, block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. And then a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. Block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, back fist, claw. And even a little faster. 80% now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block, chop, elbow drop, hammer fist, claw. Back fist claw. Back fist claw. All right, let's see how fast we can go. 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 One more. Go. All right, so now the one that has no name. I named it a long time ago, but I forgot what we called it. So with this one, this is off of a push. As the push comes in, I'm going to split the person's arms. So this hand, I'm coming over the top of their hand as the push is coming. I'm coming over the top and pushing it down. The other hand, I'm coming up, almost like an outward block. It's almost like a downward block, outward block at the same time. And then I'm going to go hammer fist across the temple, bring that right down low to a hammer fist to the groin. I'm going to palm or web hand, actually. This is what they refer to as a web hand, right? So my hand looks like this. Just like you're choking someone, that's the web hand, right? And it could be that I'm here and I'm striking this way into the person's throat, for instance, which is what this is. This also is the same technique that if I were trying to push on somebody's hand, I'd want to do this instead of controlling. If I do this, they'll just pull out and I'll lose. But if I'm here and they pull back, I can follow it, right? One of those secret tips that sometimes you don't pick up. So here we go. So we step back, clear, hammer fist high to the temple, hammer fist to the groin. And then from here, I grab them by the throat, which of course, when you do that to somebody, it's going to straighten them up. And then I punch straight down low to the groin. And then I grab a hold by the neck and I drive my knee into the body, right? So we step back, block down and up at the same time, split what I call splitting the push or splitting, right? Hammer fist high, hammer fist low. Grab them by the throat, punch right back down to the groin. Grab, fire the knee. And again, step back, split, hammer fist high, hammer fist low. Grab them by the throat, punch them back down low. Grab, fire the knee. Right? One last time slower and then we'll pick it up. Hammer fist low. Grab them by the throat, go back down low. Grab them by the neck, fire the knee to low. Right? And this also is using this theory of going high, low, right? I go high, I go low. I go high, I go low. I grab up high, but I hit them low, right? And 1, 2. Grab high, punch low. Grab the neck, hit low. And again, 1, 2. Grab high, punch low. Grab high, hit low. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're back. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? A little bit faster now. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, even faster. Ready? Go. And go. And go. And go. One more time. So I just finished them off a little extra. Excellent work. All right, so that gives you 2 different Kenpo moves, all right? For Mr. Albanese, he's probably done all of these before. But for Joe and Elvis, that might be something a little bit different, a little bit new for you guys. I know I've done dagger recently in that class, I think sometime this year. But this one we haven't done in a little while. So, and it's a fun one. That's a really cool one to do with partners too, because it can flow back and forth. Because after I knee, I can kind of shove them, step in, push them, and then they do the move right back to me. And then they release and they step in with a push, and I get to do it right back to them again. So it's a cool little flow. So, all right, that's it for our Kenpo lesson plan for the day.